Nā mai, haere mai, ki tōku hōtaka, e rua rau, rua tekau mā ono e tēnei pō. We are at Live 226 tonight. Ko Big Saha. Ko manu rewa tōku kāinga. Ko no Aotearoa, New Zealand. Ahau. So, big welcome to all of you from around the globe. And to those that are watching and listening, a warm welcome to you as well. Ngā mihi ki ia rohi o tāwahi. Nau mai, ki tēnei hōtaka. O, e ka piri ona. Nā e kia nei, he maha ngā korero I roto e te blog, wa tēnei rangi. He nui aki ngā korero I roto e a pukamata. Ne? He maha ngā korero, engari, ko etahi korero e ngā hua puruheti o rori noiho ngā korero. Ko etahi, ko ngā kaikino, ne? Ngā scammers. He maha, he tino maha ngā korero mo te kapa piriona. Nā, I ka tau I tētahi korero, mai I tētahi tangata no he aha tira rohi, no Nigeria. Nigeria. Nā, ona korero, he ahua tūturu. Ko te kaupapa o ona korero, ko ngā pēke pūtea. Nā, me hara tātou ki kuna, ki te tūturu, ki te korero mo I nei korero. E pāna ki tōna pukamata. Nā, me hiri tātou ki te tōhaina I mua. I tō tātou nei haringa ki tēnei pukamata. Now, we are going to the blog. Because I read something interesting today. It came across my own Pukamata Facebook page. And the corner was quite interesting. And bits and pieces. So I'm going to read this. Because I think there are a lot of people then that could do with, some of the content of this, understanding it. So, this here is the guy who's actually sent the post out. Whether he's got this from, I don't know, but greatest breaking news ever in the world of banking and finance, resisting banks defeated. Who can say again that Donald Trump has not been made president of the world for a purpose, to foster business and good productive government? At the World Economic Forum holding in Tokyo, Japan, the G20, the most powerful economic nations in the world, have finally approved cryptocurrency as tradable assets like any other existing currencies. The banks have been fighting this for so long. The breakthrough finally came yesterday at the G20 summit at the World Economic Forum 2019. All banks will eventually join the digital drive or go off the business platform. I now understand why a Nigerian bank wanted to buy 1 billion Action coins last month, but their request was rejected. This must have been probably because they got this info ahead of time. For the first time, the CEO of Action Coin in Canada was so happy and increased the monthly salary of brand ambassadors worldwide 4 times. This is one of the greatest breakthroughs ever in the world of finance. Soon, the fiat currency you see will disappear, for it will be phased out progressively. All those who hold crypto like TBC, Action Coin, Bitcoin, etc., are already millionaires with respect to the amount of coins you hold. The value will rise now so fast because many will scramble for coins. Those who have cooperating parents or relatives or friends or family, this is the best time to purchase enough coins. Soon coins will be very expensive and hence scarce, mean there'll be very few, or if any. It took me so much time today to digest this breaking news, but it is all working for good. And skeptics will cry, as it has always been the case. Business investment is a risk worth taking. Invest in TVC today, tomorrow may be too late. Of course, that is so true. Tomorrow may be too late. So, with information of this kind, it's great to have, and of course, if you can source the original part of this little statement here, it makes it even better because there are a lot of people out there that need educating big time. And this is why they don't join half the time because, one, they don't understand nothing about cryptocurrency. Two, the the majority of followers, and so they expect someone else to do the hard yards for them. That's always the case. And because, like I said before, a lot of people have been burnt in programs similar, not the same, similar. Because, like it's been said in the beginning, TBC is new. TBC is private. And if we keep, expressing our views based on those values, there should be no reason why we can't, convince people to join TBC. So let's do our homework and let's think about how we approach people so they stick like glue and not one day wonders or as they call them, fly-by-nighters. So, yeah, I just thought that was an interesting little patch of info there. And I know a lot of people don't come across those sorts of things because maybe your friends are, you have a small circle of friends, and they too have a small circle of friends. So, you know, think about those who come to your page in Pukamata and Facebook and want to be your friend. Go through, check them out. Check if they're in TBC. First, that's what I always do. Check if their credibility with other people, leaders especially in TBC. That's a good clue. But like Randy Wilson used to say to us, if anyone wants to be your friend, let them be your friend. Because then they'll learn all about you and what you're doing. And if you're in TBC, then those members are watching and they'll be reading whatever you put out in Pukamata, whether it's about TBC or not. But you can leave a trail in there that will guide you or guide them to positive speaking people or members in TBC. So just remember that. I always thought, before cash flow coaching days, I always felt that, there was no need to take on friends. Friends that you didn't know, especially. But after what Randy said to us, I thought, yeah, true. Because how are you going to get the word out there to everyone else? Because you never know. Those people that you take on board as friends could have friends in other parts of New Zealand. Very interesting. So, yes, do not close your, friends and stuff when people are trying to tap your friends list. Okay? So, let's go in here and see where we're up to, because I didn't do this one last night. So, tonight I'm going in there first. Current full-time leaderboard. Let's see what's happening. Well, look, I would say we're on Wednesday. Around the rest of the world, in New Zealand, we're on Thursday heading to Friday. So the figures you see above will be Thursday. Wednesday going to Thursday. Because Wednesday's figures are here. Mbae Derek was leading 167. And Ace Fletcher 142. And of course, that looked like a newbie there at 3. Yes, he is a newbie. Oh, is it the same person there? No, it can't be. That's a newbie. And they haven't put their names up. Well, hang on. Let me just check first. No, I can't see his name. So, whoever that is, good luck. So we're at 203 active sign-up with 8 Ace Fletcher from the Philippines leading and Mbae Derek from Cameroon with 167. Wow. And how many more days we got to go? 3 more. Look at that. 7 days. And we're only at day 4. And we're at 203 and 167. That's over 300 people already. Or say 370 just between these two guys here. And now we have elite services who have joined them at 15 from Ivory Coast and Yakubu from Togo at 13. Onyekachi from Nigeria with 9. And of course we have Ivory Coast at 7. Belgium 6, Zaire 6, Philippines 5, and Burundi 4. So what have we got over the page? Right, we've got South Africa with 4, and Philippines, Zaire, South Africa, and Philippines all on 3. Philippines, Togo, and South Africa on 2. We must have a lot of ones. And then we've got all these countries all on 2 as well. Ivory Coast, Zaire, and Namibia, Burkina Faso, Nigeria, Tonga, Greece, Uganda, India, and Nigeria. And because we're all on one, Nigeria, Ivory Coast, India, Zaire, Indonesia, Ghana, Philippines, Cameroon, Ivory Coast. And Philippines, Uganda, Kenya, India, Nigeria, Papua New Guinea, Nigeria, New Zealand, Ivory Coast, Cameroon, all on 1. Greece, Ghana, Burkina Faso, Philippines, Nigeria, Ivory Coast, South Africa, Benin, Ivory Coast on 1. Cameroon, Philippines, Nigeria, South Africa, Nigeria, Ivory Coast, Philippines, Nigeria, Cameroon, Uganda, and Nigeria, Burkina Faso, Bangladesh, Philippines, Canada, Ivory Coast, Zaire, Philippines, and Togo. And of course, Ghana, Nigeria, Trinidad and Tobago, Nigeria, Ivory Coast. Now, there's great tussle going on with the countries because the majority of the countries are those from the Philippines, Ivory Coast, Cameroon, Nigeria, and all the other small countries are all following right behind them. So, be interesting what happens come Sunday evening, midnight. So, good luck to all those participating, and hurry up those who need to participate. I am talking to myself. So, yes, that is, really exciting stuff. So, keep it up, all you countries and all you members out there, because we're looking for new ones. Good new members. Okay? Right. Let's go to play catch up with what's happening in the blog. What's new in the blog? Bitcoin contest is getting so exciting. I think I know what that is. So you may have already gone in to watch it. I think it is my own broadcast from last night. Yes, it is. So watch it if you missed my broadcast from last night. Because there's some interesting information, especially about the next 3 months. The wise admin of TBC has written, and you should follow the good advice. And I think you may have watched this already. I'm not sure. But if you haven't, go in and listen. Much to be, much to understand. Because it's amazing how people don't understand a lot of things they watch. And they need to watch and re-watch it over and over again. Hurry and RSVP before tickets sell out. So if you're in a position to go to the Philippines, to the big conference there, you need to hurry it along and get your RSVP. And I guess your payment with it to the event organisers. And of course, I've got a little bit more info here. Um, it's a 2-day, 1 night event at a resort. Includes beach here for 1 night. Um, I guess that's twin share as we know it, but who knows? They may have other different interpretations. Food for both days. Seat at both days. The contact for tickets, only 200 seats available. With the number of new members they got, registered as of today, that would take all those tickets if they bought into them. They're saying it's big sell out in just a day or two. Featured guest speakers Ace Fletcher and Mbe Derek. And you can understand why those two will be guest speakers. Well, they haven't got the currency in New Zealand and, in US dollars. So it's 3,000 pesos for the event. Yeah, so like I said, unless you got whānau who lives in the Philippines, hey, get them along to go along to it. It can only be happening for you and them. Plus all the others that, do tag along to this event. Great event to be at, I would say. Formation, TBC, Mont French, Copphone. That's M-Base. What's the name? Video. So, yeah, by all means, watch and listen when you're ready to. Put first things first. And that's a Stephen Covey. And I haven't watched this, to tell you the truth, but I will watch it. And I suggest you watch it as well. Because Stephen has some good broadcast, good information from his broadcast. Critical training, must-see video. Here's another newbie for the day. Oh, okay. Mbe. TBC to the moon, day 58 training. So I guess I was going over this. Broadcast in the blog, which is good because there's a lot of information in that particular video. And he was saying that himself. He said he's learned a few things out of it, even though he's read it before. And so he's sort of gone through things in there and revised them because he noticed that when he was doing his broadcast, there was stuff in there that he wanted to go over and just, confirm his own interpretation was right. So yes, by all means, go into that as well. Now, what other reading have we got? Get the bigger picture of TBC and appreciate what you have. Yes, of course. That is, that is really important. And I was saying to, I think I made a comment on Keith's broadcast about redemption, how important it is to know the redemption period and how important it is to get your cookies in that period of time, aside from working on your 40 grains of gold as well, because that's where the growth in your wallet comes from. And like also the Bitcoin competition, if you're a winner and if you're getting Bitcoin bounty. Okay, so yeah, I can't say enough about that alignment. Even though that alignment blog, even though I haven't read it out myself, so I probably will um, sometime next week, and because I read it before, they had the other version up before, and so a bit interesting to see what's been added to it since, because I would say that would be really interesting. Okay, now I'll stop chewing and let's go back to the real people. And like I said, if you have questions that you want to have answered, um, post up in the chat room or post up on my page on Facebook. You know where I am. Most of you do anyway. And of course, I'll be to not have the phone to run to pick up an answer, to text on, or to charge up. It's giving me, believe it or not, extra time to do something else. So yeah, that's the plus of having a broken phone. But it can only last so long because there's so much information in it that you can't access via the computer or the laptop. So you know, you have to at some time get back into it via phone. So yeah, I was loving the week because I didn't. You kind of feel naked walking around with no phone and nothing to go to first thing in the morning. Without switching on the computer or the laptop, and you got to sit up. Well, you can just grab your phone and just look up everything before you even get up out of bed. That is. So yeah, you kind of miss that part. And being able to listen to someone's broadcast in bed. Yeah, especially those early hours of the morning, in New Zealand here. Um, yeah, so I would say it balances out in the end that you do need your phone for some things or other things. So yeah, so it's that time of the night, and that's all we have from Aotearoa, New Zealand tonight. We could go on and on and on, but no save face for others to broadcast. They book in for their times as well. So it's only, natural that you stick to your time so that they can carry on. And 9 times out of 10, if you go way beyond your time, YouTube will cut you out if there are people lined up and queued up for their broadcast. Hasn't been too bad lately, but yes. So, it's a big thank you to our Bangla brothers and Sister Jalika. Good to have you here. I must find out when your broadcast times are as well. And, of course, Supervisor there.
Mm-hmm.
And MD Arafur Simon. And MD Mazan. Is that who it is? MD Mazan? Mazan? From second to last one?
It's a
Just
new
checking.
MD Mizan number 3.
Number 3.
3, yeah. That's what
Ah.
it's come up here.
Oh, okay. Wow, you learn every day. And of course, our Aotearoa Tabitians, Sister Carol, and Mr. Gilbert, boss. It's also, great to have you here listening in, throwing your bits and pieces in the mix. I encourage it. I encourage people to speak up in the chat room, and it doesn't matter what they say. Hey, if you're offended by it, oh, you don't need to be in the chat. I mean, the chat is freedom of speech. And I don't care what goes in there, because you're only expressing yourself. And so, with that, I say thank you and good night to everyone and all of you until it's a Friday tomorrow. Yes, it's Friday New Zealand time. Tomorrow night, same time, same place. And in the meantime, I'll try and catch up with all the broadcasts going on in with our Bangla brothers. So I will be looking at the schedules and looking for the links. So make sure you got your links up for me. Because, if I sometimes think that I'm not going to be making it to stay awake, I will go in there and add my comments. And tick the little like box at the end. The one that's like this? Yeah, that's important, to like a person's broadcast. So with that, Marty wa, we shall meet again. Apopo. And peace to you all. Thank you. Ka kite.